So guys, welcome to the $100 million leads episode 16. And in this episode, I'm going to be talking about the summary of getting leads using other people, like bringing everything together and try to make it much more relatable to somebody else so that it's a way of giving myself a feedback loop. So yes, it says that when you're trying to get leads, right, you should use the leverage from other people. That is other people's time, other people's ideas, other people's resources to help you to get you faster to your goals, right? And then he says that obviously there are more people than there are you. Obviously, that's common sense. So it says that all of these methods can get you leads. Now, he recommends following. He recommends that you get your leads step by step. The first step is do everything that you can. That is like warm outreach. Do your 4 core activities: warm outreach, create content, cold outreach, paid ads. Do it by yourself. Then when you have some level of success, then you can begin to get employees, right? Then you can begin to do the activities yourself. Then when you have customers, let customers give you referrals. Then from the customer referrals, you can then begin to go for employees. After employees, go for agencies that can help you get new clients. Then you can begin to go for affiliates and partners, which is a very nice approach. But then again, obviously, your business can have like different dynamics. Like in my case, I feel it's cheaper, or it will be cheaper to go with the partnership method because it puts money in our pocket. 2 is, I feel like we are born in a time where the cost of production has been reduced. So what that means is that yes, the people that I'm partnering with might end up being my competition. But the honest truth is that the real competition does not really happen in the product. It happens at the distribution. So that's why in my own context, because it's easier to sell that than to sell a very, very low ticket non-core product to the to businesses in this part of the world, which is Nigeria. That is why there might be a slight pivot towards helping businesses to attract customers. I mean, I may have digressed a little bit. It says, now, one thing people should be cautious of, right, which I feel like a lot of people don't really talk about, is this whole idea of quick success, right? Everybody wants to get there fast. Everybody wants to be the young millionaire, the young billionaire. But the irony is that you're not going to get there overnight. And it says that, and he gives a very good example that you see a lot of people who try out too many things, or they try out too many things in too short period of a time. They have no time to test. They have no time to improve. All they want to just do is get rich immediately. And it takes them years to discover that that's not going to work. That's not sustainable. So he's telling that you should calm down, that you should take things step by step. That it's better for you to build that wealth over time, which I'm very sure, I think I saw a quote from Tata that says, slow wealth, I think, builds character. Fast wealth builds ego. To be very, very frank, that does not mean that you should relax and don't take action. What that means is that if you're taking action, take your action, right? Achieve your goals. But in the very end, be patient with the results. Provided you are watering the plant is going to grow. Doesn't mean that you stop watering the plant. Then it says, now, if you do all of these strategies right, success is inevitable in business. But you have to figure out what works for you and stick with it. Which brings me to this idea of tinkering. If you see people who are the first to achieve something in any domain of life, you got to see this idea that they were just doing things until they figured it out. And the greatest entrepreneurs have not figured it out. They are just moving with the wind, knowing what to do at the right moment, knowing what to do next, rather, at the present moment. They're not trying to live 10 steps ahead, which I think I fall victim for this, where I'm trying to like have everything all planned out, everything all smooth. But no, you're going to try a lot of things. Most of them will fail, but the ones that get it will get it. Although I have a philosophy to this, right, that smart people have a way of dodging all those time wasting activities. and fast tracking. That will involve a lot of thinking and planning. Then again, in most cases of people, they get stuck in that phase of thinking and planning, and they think they're taking action, but they are not. They're not taking action. It says, the longer you play the game, the better you get at it, and the more successful you will become. It says, don't quit, and then he says that he himself, who is an expert, he expects to crack a new source of lead within 3 to 6 months. Like, he seems to be an expert in this game, right? But he himself is telling me that it takes him about 6 months to crack a new source of lead. But all of a sudden, you who's a beginner at this game wants to crack the leads immediately. Not really. So, the book is very, very insightful, right? It's something that I believe is very, very practical. And one thing I like about this book is, for every idea he gives to you, he gives you an action step. I'll come back to some books that, or rather, most books will give you the ideas and you have to figure it out by yourself. Maybe it's no wonder why those guys, they'll sell a book and still sell a high ticket consulting based on the book, so that they can get to like see your situation and then adopt the book's ideas to your life or your context. I'm not sure. I'm just talking off point. So consider that to be what? Brain fat. So like I said, it says you will not be a millionaire in your first year. You will not be a billionaire in your 1 or 2 years. But if you're consistent, you'll get there. So that's about it. That is helping. That is using other people or leveraging other people's time, minds, efforts to help you achieve your goals. Which that wraps it up. In the next chapter, which will be about the final chapter, I'm talking about your next steps. That is bringing everything together, all of the core 4 activities, all of the lead getter activities, bringing everything together in the next episode. So I'm not sure that might be later in the day, but that might be today. So thank you very much for tuning in. Talk to you soon, and bye for now.